I take care of my in prison. Don't think it's safe inside. I got that checking to go. A lot of these look lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No call. For real. I want that caught. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you. Don't cut your. Breno Javinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the lights. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes.
I'm live. Personal CPO.
Pulling up in that new toy, the wrist on that boy, rock star like Pink Floyd, waving that rude boy, I'm waving at you boy, ran off on the two like True Goy, imagine me do boy, you could never do what I do boy, still ducking that I did boy, in Paris for a hit boy, these ain't the same type of hits boy, can get boy, you don't take these type of risks, boy, cause this boy been throwing that like rich boy, you miss boy, your numbers don't add up on the, that was 10 years ago, if you know, you know. Her fraternity ringing off. I just happen to be alumni. Too legit, they still looking at me with one eye. The company I keep is not corporate enough. Child,
make up for that.
You ain't often enough. A rapper turn can't morph into us, but a turn rapper can morph into Puff. Dance contest for the I predict. Al Roker. If you know, you know. I only ever looked up to. You all get a bird. This Oprah. Players in ball shorts, coaching from the side of the ball court. If you know, you know. One stop like a Walmart. We got the for the wrong sport. If you know, you know. If you know about the court, though it's supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we for circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know. You ever been hit with the water, then had to wait? Do you walk away? If you know, you know. When we all clicking like Golden State, and you and your team are the motorcade. If you know, you know. Been granting wishes like a genie to bad in two-piece bikinis. I've been hiding where you can see me. The skybox is right next to Riri's. Solely responsible for showing rappers how to stand on the front lines when started throwing bands. Where were you when Big brought the Tigers in? Cause I was busy earning stripes like a tiger skin. Players in ball shorts from the side of the ball court. If you know, you know. One stop like a Walmart. We got the for the wrong sport. You know, you know. If you know about the port, though it's supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we for circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
P-Ryan, looking so fine. It's the coach. You're locked into Madden 19 on EA Sports. Coming up, Samaj P-Ryan. Fresh off a big game a weekend ago. Coming up, we'll see the visiting Arizona Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Rams. With that, we're off to L.A. for the Rams home opener in their third season back home. Standing by, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams.
Damn, 30 for 105.
Along with Charles Davis,
His long was 6.
Charles, you look at this Rams Rams team as they enter play. They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And with their
damn, they fed that monster the rock.
The energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they come in off the very rare tie a game ago.
And it'll be interesting to see what their mindset is going into this game. Sometimes that can be a deflator, and sometimes that can just really make you mad and more determined the next time out.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. It'll be Case Keenum leading him onto the field, making his first start in a Denver Bronco uniform.
And he seemed to come out of nowhere to take the Vikings job a year ago. Ended up throwing 22 touchdown passes, including a huge one against the New Orleans Saints in the divisional round to propel them to the NFC Championship game.
Oh my God, I'm hot.
He's one of those guys that as he
glad that ain't messed nothing up. Let's go.
Keenum on first down. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Do a rope. Computer don't play on 19.
In last week's game.
Let's get it.
4 catches, 51 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. The safety, Rashad Jones, brings him down. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Let's go.
They'll run again with Perine.
Yeah.
And no room that time.
Snacks.
Getting it to about the 46.
That's what I brought you here to do.
Pick up there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6. The defense here for
Snacks.
the Rams.
Unlike everyone, I've got a soft spot for the underdog.
Veteran weight.
And even though Rashad Jones
Young
is taken in the
linebackers.
5th round, which isn't so bad, still to think that he's now a perennial Pro Bowl
Definitely
player,
drafted a linebacker.
this past January, that's coming almost out of nowhere. But why does he do it? Covers well, tackles well, but best of all, he leads. That secondary that he plays with,
don't have to worry about their
they follow
speed.
him.
Throwing is Keenum on 3rd down.
Yes, sir.
Pressure here.
Cameron Wake.
Down he goes.
Let's get it.
Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Cameron Wake in there to get him for a loss of 3.
Crafty
And it'll be
veteran.
4th down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now it's Ginn.
Oh, break that, break that.
6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Rams offense ready. They're backed up to start their initial drive. They'll be brought out by the number 10 overall pick in the 2017 draft. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Cut down on the interceptions.
He had the numbers of a game last week.
Feed Coleman
that
and
if
Rock
you
this
win,
time.
You talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass. That's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
420. Straight up cover 2.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
Damn, that was a long ass 1 yard.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up
How's
a
that 1
2nd and
yard?
9.
They tried
I guess
to put
it
Taylor
is.
inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping is a big chance offensive lineman will take
Thought
the
I ran
bait
for 5
and
yards.
move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go run a game. Watch that outside linebacker. Whatever he do the opposite.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson.
Good read.
The numbers for Jackson in last week's game. 5 catches, 87 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
Coleman now. They find some open field here.
Oh, boy. He going to be trouble.
Work his way across the 30 to the 32. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I tried.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Blue 45.
Kelsey, make that block.
Here's Coleman on the toss. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. The tackle will be credited to Jake Ryan. Quickly now, here's a look at the Rams offense.
Definitely in the running for the title of best receiving tight end in the NFL today is Travis Kelce, because he can do it all. 83 catches for over 1,000 yards last year, but they can split him out wide like a wide receiver, utilize him like a running back when they run him inside on some shovel passes, and then when he catches the ball downfield, often turns it into big plays and even bigger yardage.
This is Coleman. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. And here is the Cardinal defense.
I'm putting a spotlight on Jalen Ramsey, who was an All-Pro for the first time in 2017 at cornerback. But I remember him coming out of Florida State, and people couldn't decide, was he a safety? Was he a corner? Did he use him at both spots? His ability to diagnose plays, his ability to control receivers at the line of scrimmage at his size and then run with them downfield, I think he's going to be a fixture in the Pro Bowl for years to come.
And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here.
I'm fucking up. I was wondering why my offense looks funny. No. Yeah, he's right. He's supposed to be my slot. Yeah, that's not right. Yes, get your ass out of here. I was wondering what the hell was going on. You're not fast enough to run the slot right there.
His first quarter.
Alright, that's better.
An extra DB added here for the Cards on 3rd.
Blitzer play coverage.
Kelsey.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
One-on-one coverage.
It was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
On second down, here's and he's going to be hit and taken down.
That was an exotic blitz.
48-yard line. Leonard Floyd.
Blew my ass up.
The surge there, he drops him for a loss of 6.
Damn.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right
Oh,
side.
come on.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I
damn.
just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football.
Is that money?
Anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact.
In 68. Damn.
And this stadium is abuzz after that one.
Damn.
Understandably so. I cannot believe he hit that thing.
And you can't help but think back to Tom Dempsey.
Damn.
And his
68.
For, 43 years until Matt Prater broke it. And now here's a new record. And I'm with you. I cannot believe that ball went through the post.
I didn't kick the shit out of that bitch.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away.
That's why I drafted a kicker. In fantasy. Yeah, they had
This
to.
will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Play good defense, run the ball. And play action. We're not worried about their receiver speed. Just make.
On first down, Keenum got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. And they're able to get this one.
Come on,
across the
Virgil.
35. Give them 11
That's your
yards
zone.
that time and a new set of downs.
All right, fine.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw.
I'm going to have to play as Virgil.
To move the
I don't want
sticks.
to, though. I don't have to. He's supposed to pick that one off.
Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football, and they've got it here with a first down. Here's P-Ryan.
Damn.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule,
Virgil,
staying
you
ahead
gotta
of the
do
sticks,
something.
whatever you want to
Need you
call
to make
it,
a play.
7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
To throw on second down is Keenum. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary
Play
call,
your zone,
you
Virgil.
got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Oh, my God.
And he's going to take this one across
My middle
midfield
linebackers
and
are
into
getting
Ram
killed.
territory.
They
It's a
doubling
7-yard
snacks.
carry to set them up with a 2nd
Get
and
to my
3.
second level.
Good, strong
Gotta
run
figure
against
that
the
shit
3-4
out.
set. And that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing
You
over
gotta
the
figure
center,
that
the
shit
nose,
out.
he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
And a hit
Jump
jotted
that
loose. It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
They'll run it here with P-Ryan.
Good tackle, boy.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
You know, we might start getting some props in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. And this
He did it too.
kind of gas there at
Damn,
the end, but
these
he
kickers
winds
is
up getting
ballin'.
just enough on it. And, Charles, when you start talking about NFL kickers that have hit from 62 or further, it's a pretty short list, isn't it?
That it is, but how about the trust by a head coach to even let your kicker try from that range? That's really showing a lot of faith that he can get the job done.
Yeah, faith and guts.
Damn! All right, boys.
And the Rams now coming out on the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
37 yards of offense.
The kickers in today's game
not good.
are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did.
Y'all ain't blocked nothing. 71, what you doing, bro?
Tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2,
Jeez.
and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
To the right side, Kelsey. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
It was like my 4th read.
Quibble about the gain there on second down.
Hold
That
on,
was a
gave me some
positive
time,
play
didn't
because
it?
that was a take what you
That's
can
it.
get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Yeah.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. There's the first NFL catch for DJ Shark. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag. That can be your safety valve.
Yeah, they picked up a first down for them, too.
Oh!
NFL touchdown catch.
Let's go!
As they have taken the
Oh, what you?
a diving
Yeah.
catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch all the way through, all the way to the ground? Ball
Yes.
doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that.
That's touchdown.
Yes. Check the box. Touchdown.
Oh, damn thing. Uh-oh. And I just traded for him. Yep, he fits my offense just like I
Justin
needed.
Tucker for the extra point.
That was a big trade. I need him in my slot. Let's go. That's what my offense was missing. Mahomes got a big ass arm, and I need that deep threat.
5 plays, and it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles.
He's gonna lead the league in receiving. I'm telling you, he's gonna be nice.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
I just need
To
a middle
return, here comes
linebacker.
Marcus Sherrills.
Oh shit! Oh, that nigga!
Accelerating, and off he goes.
Damn!
Down, Cardinals.
Come
As
on,
his guys are in
man!
for 6.
Get
And
the fuck out of
Cardinals
here.
are just
That's
an
the only
extra
way they can
point
score.
away from tying this
That's that
game.
bullshit.
Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys
Come
in sync
on,
for that to be
man.
successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most
Come on.
exciting 10 seconds in football.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter and continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time?
They were really good on the last drive. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
They went straight man-to-man on that one.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there, he had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well.
Cover two.
Well, they don't need to run
Kelsey.
another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Green 90. Green 90.
Come back.
Z, Z, Z. Z, Z, Z.
Now
ain't cover
play
two.
fake here on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 and 36. So a minute 55 to go in the first.
My whole
half.
line is doing a hell of a
We're back
job.
to the City of Angels after this timeout. A reminder coming up at halftime. The coach is back. He made it through the first weekend. That's the good news. And he's going to regale you with stats and scores from around the NFL here in the early games in Week 2.
You think he questioned coming back for Week 2, having to work with us?
I think he did. He's just happy that he is far away in Orlando. Again has it complete. And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Travis Kelce, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup man for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score.
Scott kicked this shit.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
That's better.
This will be taken very short.
That's a lot
And they're
better.
going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on off.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing on earlier downs. It's become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
General manager of his team. Oh, shit. That's Scott kicked.
Another shot on offense following that pick 6.
Damn. Please don't let this shit back. It's the only way I'm going to
Here
score.
comes Sherrills. And nice work on the return as he'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now Case Keenum in the offense heading back onto the field. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown one interception. He wants to balance that off with at least one touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
Throwing to start the drive, but that was incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Keenum here again. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving it with his 3rd and 1. Now it's Keenum.
Good read.
The man has got it. It's complete. And taking it across
I'm playing underneath.
Everything here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense.
You got way too much time to throw.
Stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Fuck. Jump that route, bro. You don't have to play underneath there. You have to worry about that deep shit. Get to the quarterback, bro.
On first down.
Yes! Oh, that's a very. There we go. Play underneath it, bro.
Brings up 2nd down.
We ain't worried about that deep. Yeah. Switch it up.
Covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Who's that? Him?
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in.
False start.
Let's
Offense.
go. I want another
So
pick.
that'll back him up 5.
They have no deep threat, so we'll just play everything underneath, bro.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Jump Ertz, bro. Don't watch that double move.
Keenum to throw again.
I told you watch Ertz, bro. God damn.
And he's going to
Knew he was going to Ertz.
inside the 30. He got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes
Knew it.
for 1st down.
Still play underneath.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy
know it's
some
coming.
space,
Pick that shit up.
body people away and catch the football. But that's this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes and he's working out with his football.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Interception.
From the red zone now. Keenum.
Oh.
And it is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On 2nd and 10, Keenum. Popped in the air and intercepted. Caught by Rashad Jones.
Yes, sir.
And with a travel, that's where it
Yes,
stops.
sir.
The return is halted at
Take
the
points off the
12-yard
board.
line.
Yes, sir.
So we come upon halftime here in Southern California with the Rams on top. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is
Go
Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in week 2. We'll begin by looking at a couple of heated division rivals as it's Oakland heading up to take on Denver. It's the Raiders who have the lead in that one. Dak Prescott has thrown a touchdown pass. Next, we'll head east to Cincinnati. Check in on the Bengals at home at Paul Brown Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Phillip Rivers, 2 touchdown passes as his guys remain unbeaten. Lastly, let's check in at our nation's capital and see what's happening with the Redskins at home at FedEx Field. And they fall in that one to the visiting Indianapolis Colts. 21-3, the final score. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gott and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you. And welcome everyone back for quarter number 1. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead. is on his way out for their next drive. He's showing off that arm, showing it off very well. They've got the lead. Don't forget, though, about the protection he's had. The protection's been
great
good.
protection.
I guarantee you he hasn't forgotten about it at all because that's keeping him clean in the pocket, allowing him to step into throws and make those deep passes come true. I mean, it's just been beautiful for him to do. But guess what?
Coleman
Keeping him safe.
with a lead.
He made him by dinner.
Indeed, entertaining to relive some of those deep balls. They begin the drive with Coleman. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough.
You got to respect the deep ball.
First down.
And that's a good sign right there as we start the third quarter. Because in the first half, not much space to run the football. And as we go into the half, we often think to ourselves, all right, what's the adjustment? What do they have to do?
Get by him.
You know the game plan, been working on it all week. Maybe a little tweak here or there, a little bit better blocking. And now you're establishing the running game.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Cover two.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Throwing is Mahomes on third.
Oh, shit! Why'd you make that catch? Oh, you gotta make that catch.
Interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone.
What are you doing?
When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
You lay out for the ball, bro.
The Cardinals offense
lay out for the quarterback, man.
First opportunity here in the second half. And they're close to the last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, I'd like to forget the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get it down.
Snacks.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive,
see what's going to get your boy.
going. Finish things off. That's how we can get it done. I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he has the first down yardage, but 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
And that one was a lot of fun right there. This is the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down. Offense.
And that'll set him back 5.
Still first down.
False start, backs him up 5. 1st and 15. drops it at 45. 4 yards there on the carry. Gets it back to second and 11.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run down. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Now Keenum throwing on second.
Oh my God, get the sack. Shit.
Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Oh, he got a first? Good fucking play call.
Yards and it'll move the sticks.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. Here, yeah, go with the fresh legs, able to push forward, pick up that first. Forward here for a modest gain. First down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to be offensive points.
You can get yards. You're going to get yards on me. We ain't going to give her no points.
It's Keenum.
Come on.
Away and incomplete.
So you're going to get yards. You just ain't getting points. Let's go big neck for this time. Let's go do that shit.
Let's think about a few routes and try and shoot them first.
I got you, Lance.
From the gun on 3rd down. Keenum.
Yes, sir.
This is going to be incomplete. Poorly impressive last week. He was at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way that's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way up and downfield. The coverage is awfully tight. And you got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now.
Now out on Los Angeles. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retreat a bit.
They probably need to tap into that emotional vein and get some back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls, and this isn't working, and it's shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've lost this match. They will run again. They'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. It can really benefit your team right now.
Down the Holmes. Shots down on the side. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. To throw, it's Mahomes. Open man is short. It's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A big roll of the dice on 4th
Won't
and
it?
pays off. They convert.
That's a slow route. What the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
They go play action here on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got it. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. A nice job of getting
off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chocolate.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
They go play fake. Mahomes.
Damn!
Yeah, it's intercepted.
That's Jalen Ramsey.
By Jalen Ramsey.
He out.
He's got daylight. Past the 20. Pick six. For the Cardinals touchdown. So a pick six there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick six going the other way.
After the interception, here's Keenum. Eluding the pressure right.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter. Mahomes to throw on second down. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. And credit the tackle to Taco Charlton with a stop. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock. He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8.
And he's going to go down. They to him back at the 40. Larry Ogunjobi busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Open to the right side is Sharp. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Keenum to throw on 2nd down. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. From the gun, it's Keenum. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. Quick slant there, gets him the 1st down, 6 yards on the play. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Lorenzo Malden in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. He's back to throw. Hurts over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He got 29 yards that time. He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Darryl Roberts right there on the coverage. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to stick on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
And a quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a 1st down. Back to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
It's grabbed over the middle by White. And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Now Keenum, gotta have this one. Gets this one left side to Pettis. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Back to throw. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Keenum. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. To throw is Keenum. That's caught at the 2. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Davante Adams with 7 seconds remaining. And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in the fourth. And here come the whistles at a timeout with 7 seconds left. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. Back to throw, Keenum. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. One final try from Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, LA. Ted Ginn finding the end zone on the game's final play. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the fourth. This one is going to sting for a while. I mean, how do you let that happen defensively?
One stop.
One stop. I know that it's easy to say that from the booth, but
it is.
How do you let that happen, partner?
That's one of those where sometimes you get overzealous on defense, get out of your lanes, don't take care of your assignments. But let's just go ahead and focus on the offensive guy. Look what they got done.
Yeah.
They needed to make one play themselves, and they did it.
Yeah, that's the reverse side. It was a heck of a play and a heck of an ending to this script. And with the lead, no chance of a return spoiling this one here on the PAT. The extra point is good, and on the final play of the game, they walk away with a victory. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard, you're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for Los Angeles, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And next week, they get to stay home again as the Los Angeles Chargers come to town. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, it was a game effort, but they do indeed fall to defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears.
That was live.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
That's a simple read, bro. I'm reading the middle of the field, and I know where I'm going to the ball, with the ball right now. I'm like, Kelsey, great move. That's easy. I don't know what that linebacker was doing. Mahomes to Kelsey. That's beautiful. That's money. Sark had a big game. He's going to be a big weapon in my offense. I just waited. Manipulate that safety. I'm looking at that free safety, that deep safety. I can't throw it now. He's got the angle. I got to wait. My O-line did his job. Gave me a beautiful pocket. I just got to wait for him. If he even, he leaving. He even with that safety. I'm just going to throw it to the middle of that Rams little helmet in the end zone. Yeah, that's going to be money. Wow. That's how he caught that bitch. Play was sick. Mahomes' arm is stupid. You got a down the field receiver, your O-line give you time just to clear that safety, and look at that bomb, man. That's on the money. He almost overthrew that dude, bro. That's on the money, bro. Ooh. He's gonna be a monster in my offense. I just gotta quit throwing picks. That's what he gonna do though, man. I can't believe I almost gave that shit away. I should have lost. He gonna be a weapon in my offense. You can play in the slot. He beat. Three touchdowns, 17 for 24, 286 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. We cut the interceptions down. Coleman's 18 carries for 88 yards. Shane Vereen, I might have to cut him. Yeah, 6 for 107. Kelsey had 6 for 52. Ted Ginn, wow. Wow. He's 6'3", 199 and can run. Oh, he's dangerous. Who is this dude?